Alright guys, so the Diamond Pro remakes, they came out earlier this morning and a lot of people were conflicted on how they feel about it. I'm going to give my honest thoughts on it. Obviously my opinion's changed down a little bit after I've gone to bed. Had some time to literally sleep on it. But I mean, all in all, you guys know me. I've been a huge Sinnoh fan for life. Hashtag Sinnoh fan for life. I've been a huge Sinnoh fan for a very long time. So to actually see these games get remade finally, which is obviously it was bound to happen, but the fact that they got remade now and I'm alive to witness it, truly blessed. Truly blessed, you know? If you're hype, leave a like. Let me know your honest thoughts down below. Again, be completely honest as possible how you feel about the game, because there's a thing going on where everyone's trying to tell people how to feel. End of the day, it's your feelings. Don't let anyone tell you how to feel, bro. But Diamond Pro came out, and I mean, the main characters, they look incredible. Dawn and Lucas, they look incredible. It looks like more like a Smash render, if anything, you know what I mean? But it still looks great. I love it. 10 out of 10 designs for both of them. I mean, their drip is kind of weird, though. She got rain boots on, and he's... Listen, man, they looked way cooler in Platinum, bro, but... I don't know how I feel, right? So when I saw that they're going through the more like 2D original route, they respected it. So it's gonna be a very healthy remake, right? I don't know how to feel about it. Being real, guys, I think people just keep saying this whole thing like, oh, dude, it's just the 2D. We played it for years. Okay, but it's just not 2D. It's 3D. It's like they put the 2D look on a 3D game, and I think that's what made me feel weird. Like I think this would work a lot better if it was 2D for sure. It's definitely growing on me, though. It's absolutely growing on me. Like, I don't think it's nowhere near as bad as I used to when I initially saw it. Like, I didn't think it was obviously garbage terrible. I was just saying that it wasn't really for me. Like, this scene right here where he wobbles and walks. If you watch it in the trailer, he wobbles and walks up to Dawn. It's pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty weird. But all in all, I think it really grew on me because the remake itself, the gameplay is really just going to make it for me, right? I think I won't really mind the art style so much because the gameplay will really just take that over for me, right? Like, they kept the underground, they showed that off, right? They didn't do any BS like Oras did where they made freaking Mallville City into a mall. Like, this is just Jubilife, and it looks prettier than the OG Jubilife, you know what I mean? I love that they have most of these towns in the sunset theme, and they have like the lights on. It looks gorgeous. Here's a couple like, just scrolling through stuff. Here's how I thought that it was gonna look like, right? If it would have looked like this, I'd probably be a little more happier. I think the art style will keep growing on me as the time goes on, guys. Like, I'm definitely being open-minded about it. But I kind of went into it looking like this, you know what I mean? Like, I think people's arguments for why it looks the way it does is kind of weak. People will say, well, you played 2D all your life. Yeah, this is a 3D game. This is not a 2D game. Like, it has a 2D art style, but it's a 3D game. That's it. You know what I mean? So I think that argument's kind of weak, right? It's also weird when people are like, oh, well, dude, like people are trying to tell you, oh, well, I like it, so you should like it too. Like, that's not how it works. I think this game is so cut down the middle, right, guys? Where everybody likes it or everybody doesn't. There is very rarely a null void in between, and I'm kind of in between. Where I see both sides, I'm kind of in between, you know? I see why people would be upset. I get it. You know, I mean, honestly, all the landmarks and monarchs look incredible. The Orberg mines look incredible, dude. They look fantastic, right? Snow Point City, to show a little bit of it, looks great, dude. Jubilife looks great. Twin Leaf Town looks great. Freaking the first lake looks fantastic, bro. So all in all, dude, like, I think the art style will grow on me for sure. I mean, the overall characters look great, and honestly speaking as well too, the art style isn't how this always looked like. If you actually look at the screenshots here, this is how it looks like when they're in battle, when they're throwing them on, catching them on, whatever. And then this is how it looks like when you're in the overworld. So it's mainly the overworld looks like the 2D art style, the chibi art style, you know what I mean? Everything else is pretty much in its original art style, more taller characters, right? A bigger build of these characters, but so I guess they're really trying to keep it like the originals, because the originals, they were super chibi, and then when you battle or whatever, you could see their like full body, half body arts, you know what I mean? So I really respect that. They definitely went through a very like, they're paying homage for the OG remakes for sure. They definitely are, and I respect that a lot, you know? I think that looks fantastic. The statue is unfortunately more distinguishable than it was in the OG remakes, but that was bound to happen, right? Like, it only looked weird and you couldn't distinguish it because it was on the DS. Now that it's on a freaking Switch, like, you're gonna be able to tell. You know what I mean? Plus, we all knew that it was Dialga and Palkia fused in this. Not saying it's a bad thing, by the way. I'm just saying it was to be expected that it is. So, Yeah, but all in all, guys, the art style is definitely going to keep growing on me, I think, for sure. I mean, dude, look at the official art style of these guys, though. These look incredible. Dude, I literally damn near almost shed a tear when I saw these, dude. I remember, dude, these games have some of the biggest nostalgia for me. This and fucking Pokemon Emerald. I remember logging onto Serbia when I was a kid, playing Adventure Quest or Maple Story, booling out, dude. Labbing my knowledge on these guys, dude. Obviously, guys, I'm Team Turtwig for life. But I love all three. It's easily some of the most balanced starters ever. You could pick any of the three starters and you'll have a great experience throughout running the game. Unlike if you pick Chikorita and Johto and you struggle the first, like, 5 gyms. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, or like Charmander, you struggle versus the first 2. You know what I mean? So it's like, you get what I'm saying, though? Like, it's like every starter has a healthy run. Piplup, Chimchar, Turtwig, I think are the best starter trios. Every starter's got a healthy run. They all have dual types. We've been asking for dual type final Evos for the longest, if you don't remember, because Sceptile for whatever reason just was pure grass. So it happened, and that's cool. Game Freak does listen, guys. They definitely listen. Even though Game Freak is actually not working on this game, fun fact, it's a company called Ilka, and they actually worked on a lot of games. Ilka worked on like Nier Automata, Naruto Storm 4, just a couple games to name off. They worked on some huge titles, so you know they definitely have a portfolio. You know, you can't, I don't want to use the argument. Oh well, blame Ilka like that. No, that's not it. End of the day, if you prefer the art style, cool. If you don't, that's fine. I think too many people are trying to get everybody to be on the same page. Not everybody needs to be on the same page. You know what I mean? Either you're gonna like it or you don't, and that's fine if you don't like it, and it's fine if you like it. That's okay. I think it's super cringe. People are like, oh, well, you don't like it? Like, what are you on? Like, oh, well, you hate it? Like, oh, Pokemon fans will do. Like, you know, it's just annoying, dude. Let's just move on. Dialga and Palkia look absolutely incredible as well, too. They look fantastic, dude. I'm literally so excited for them. I love how they did the overworld here. They show Lucas and all of these two. And then there's Dawn and Piplup. For the girls. Fun fact, Chimchar is taller than all of them. But Turtwig weighs the most. So all in all, Piplup is the most down bad. All in all, guys, I would love to know what you guys think. I don't think that these look bad at all by any means. When I first saw it, in my initial reaction, I definitely thought to myself, they look a little weird. I was very shocked. Left a loss of words was a better way to fit it. Definitely shocked. But, like, I don't think these look bad at all. I think when I first saw it, looked like a mobile game. It looks a lot like Link's Awakening DX, but, like, more chibi. You know? Like, if you look at this screenshot, like, Dawn has no neck. And no knees. Like, oh my god, dude. I mean, duh, chibi, right? But, like, it is going to take some growing on. Like, the game is an extremely, like, not extreme, but it's a dark plot game, right, dude? So, I feel like the feel of the game is going to be different, if you know what I mean, guys. Like, imagine Cyrus, so he was all like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, like, I just deleted this world. There's a new one up in the sky. Like, look at the TV, dude. The TV is showing a dark mass destruction when there's this, like, cute chibi little girl here. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, I genuinely believe it's going to be really hard to take a lot of things seriously in this game. So maybe they do, like, keep that well. I think the cutscenes won't look like this now that I'm talking about it. I don't think the cutscenes will look like this. I think only the overworld looks like this because when we're in other, like, sequences, doesn't look chibi at all. So that's why I'm really just okay with it. The entire game is not chibi. It's really just certain parts. It really is. Also, Barry looked fantastic. I remember seeing Barry. Barry looked so good, dude. So happy for Barry. So happy he's home. Guys, let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you guys think. Some other criticism, people were saying that they wanted to look like X and Y. I'm actually okay. Like, you know, some people also keep using this image where they talk about freaking Oras. Like, I mean, Oras is literally this. They're just a little taller. Like, these are taller chibis than the ones we have now, you know? Which I guess people would prefer, but I didn't really like the Oras style, so is it weird to say I kind of like this new one more? Hopefully I don't get crucified for that. I'm sorry. And then last but not least, like I said, like, even if you look at Oras, like, in the overworld, they're a lot taller, but you can see some parts in overworld they're not. But mainly for cutscenes, they just really show that they're tall build versus them being like chibi. So if you were worried about it being entirely chibi, look no further. Even in previous games that did that, it's literally not chibi throughout the entire way. So you guys let me know what you think of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. The logos look bad. I'm sorry, the logos, they don't look good. They don't look good. But let me know what you guys think. Love to hear your thoughts, guys. And you guys have a great day. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys.